this is my escape. I don't want to think about this stuff
Exactly.
because it is. We all have like in our minds like, God, I do this thing that doesn't have anything to do with the nasty stuff in the world. I just want it to stay that way.
Of course.
And the way that wrestling, the thing that's happened with wrestling over the past, I don't know, since like 2019 is that like there's two hardened camps of people. One is the WWE people and the other one is the AEW people. And people that go to the WWE shows, they cooperate. They love everything that goes on there because the other people have another place to go. There was a period where the crowd would turn on their shows and just start yelling something they didn't want them to or something like that. But that doesn't happen anymore. And I think that like the way fans think of it is like, well, I don't want my team to lose. In this thing.
Yeah.
But I think the industry as a whole is like completely incapable of handling these types of things. And I don't even know what you really like beyond union, which I don't think is going to happen. Beyond a union, I don't know how you would even handle this stuff because I don't think that AEW is clean at all. It's a wrestling company. I don't think TNA is clean. They're all wrestling companies. They're all dirty. And there's been stuff that's come out about guys in AEW too, about NDAs and stuff. Not like at this level, but like as in like just rumors and stuff. And it's like, they name themselves sports entertainment to get out of athletic commissions regulating them. So there's nobody to go to if something happens. And I don't know what you actually do other than maybe make them report to athletic commissions because it is kind of like a sport, you know?
Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. Vince McMahon was like, oh, it's not a sport, so there's less regulations.
But that's, it's also named, in the suit, she mentions that Stephanie McMahon headed an internal investigation into some of the other, like, claims from other women. And that it says in the suit, like, this was a total sham. That any kind of attempt at any sort of, like, internal handling of any of this behavior is a total joke, which I think any of us could assume. I think that's pretty,
generally why you hire outside people to do that.
Right, but I think
nobody talked to Janelle Grant, did they?
Yeah. It's hard not to think about Harvey Weinstein when you're kind of reading about all of this shit, right? And I think that the WWE is probably, or Netflix, Endeavor, whatever, they're all praying for a Weinstein situation, which is a crazy thing to say. But what I mean by that is that, like, oh, you can just, like, fucking cut McMahon off.
Yeah.
Silo him. Fuck it. Let's send him to trial. Let's do whatever we can.
It was this guy. That kind of thing.
To kind of have this sacrificial lamb that everyone can attach themselves to and just say, oh, we got rid of the thing. And now, also, like you said, we're going to clean house. We're professionalizing. There isn't a rot at the core. This isn't at the actual, like, structure of the system itself. Nothing there has to change, just like nothing with how films are financed has to change. We just need to put Shonda Rhimes in head of a studio, or we just need to put whatever fucking female at the head of WWE to make this all look better to our fans. And I'm going to say this, like, sorry to fans of wrestling out there, but I'm going to say, like, you guys will probably eat it up. Because like we say, no one wants to fucking have to deal with this shit with the entertainment that they're looking to take in so they don't, so they can get their mind off of their shitty day, which I understand. But, like, fuck,